Okay, there's the model. So, what's up, everybody? Sorry I'm late again. I have a very bad headache. Palestine's ache of the head. Um, Still there, but I've, put the essential oil. The stuff that does, you know, that there's like this oil that's like minty scented, and you rub it on your head so that it stops hurting, or at least it distracts from the hurt a little bit. Yeah, the ancient Asian grandma medicine. So how is everybody doing right now? We're just gonna have like a chill drawing stream. We're just gonna draw stuff. Make me move. Like okay, I'm just gonna play the Minecraft music. Alcohol? No, it's like oil. Um, look up white flour. Look up white flour oil. Yeah, something like that. So we're gonna have a drawing. Just gonna draw stuff. We're just gonna complete the stuff that I started last stream. I am doing also missions and stuff, so I'm not able to complete everything as quickly as I can. Whoops, wrong. There we are. We're just gonna complete this. Like, it's not the original Sora doodle I started that stream with, but this should still be good. I spent a lot of time trying to get all the proportions right. Let's just get to drawing. To figure out where all the stuff goes. Okay, it's here. Hair shading, the clothes shading. There's a lot of the elements on this character are white, so I have to just like, it's easier to just put them all in different layers and stuff. I feel like this hand looks a bit weird. was drawing Optimus Prime with a CD on his head. I'm using the live action one, it's kind of hard to get the depth right. Well, I'm not very good at drawing robots. I'm not sure if I'm the right person for this question. Yeah, that is pretty complicated looking. Knowing this is probably still a setup for a These Nuts joke, but I'll entertain the question. I'm a bit bored right now, so... Uh, craft. I have the canvas flipped. I was wondering why I had, why the Death Note was... Death Note, no heckin' way. Hey! Someone gave the idea to draw Kira with the Death Note. Please don't write my name with it. Don't worry, nothing's written in it yet. I was watching this video of a bunch of, like, stuff that got confiscated. Like, people were talking about stuff that got confiscated at their school. Apparently, somebody, brought a death note to the school, and then the person that posted it had their name written in it, and the way that they died was apparently bees. Apparently, if you don't write the cause of death in the death note, then you just die by heart attack. I haven't actually seen Death Note, although everybody that I know has... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, like, my weeb friends from school have watched, but I haven't, because I have very weird tastes in anime. Like Naruto, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter. I did actually start watching Hunter x Hunter later on, but then I didn't watch it back then. Death by ice cream? How would a person die by ice cream? Like 11 episodes and haven't touched it later on. How many episodes are in Death Note? I was under the impression that that's a pretty short anime. One season. 37 episodes, apparently. I'm gonna die by ice cream. Also, Hunter x Hunter is one of my favorite anime. It's fun. I'm currently in the arc where they're at Greed Island. I still have to continue it though. I've been watching a lot of different anime, so it's kind of hard to keep track. I'm trying to watch One Piece and Inazuma 11 and all this other stuff that I've probably forgotten about. I've had things in my to watch list for years. Like, you know Black Butler, that anime about the butler that is also a demon. I've had that in my watch list for a decade. Hello, Don Fan. Possibly more than a decade. They've added more seasons in the time that I haven't been watching it. Watching One Piece, we'll be having this exact conversation in 2028. I'm still watching the Alabasta arc. I think it's ending soon where I'm at. Like I stopped at episode I think 100 and give me a minute. I 113. Forget to sit down and watch any anime. Like, not only am I just like kind of busy, but also because I'm really slow with starting anime. Like, you could lock me in a room with just anime and then I'd probably like take forever just to get up. I have not finished One Piece yet. Where are you in One Piece right now? Yeah, just so you guys know, the Live 2D debut is on January 31. Be there or be square. Detective Conan. I was in the middle of watching it. Where are you on One Piece now? I mean, I do have intentions of continuing One Piece. It's fun. I like to watch it. Although I guess like the complaint that I have and the complaint that everybody else has is that it goes on kind of too slow. I think that the new way that they're adapting the anime from now on would probably fix that at least a little bit. I have finished the adventures of Punk Hazard. Cool. What's up, Punk Hazard? I haven't touched One Piece yet. It was an undertaking that I took some time ago. Wait, is this... Wait a minute, this hand position kind of looks weird. Young Kira hath gotten the Gojo experience. Yeah, I think it's implied that she's still at least a little bit alive. Um, Not her dad though. Her dad is going to the donut shop. Right, I just have really weird hands. Donut shop, damn. Hello. Nimbus Company can also make donut jokes. Art thou familiar with the Kit Kat treatment? Being split right down the middle? Have a break? Have a Kit Kat? Like, wait, so... Let me just draw like a silhouette of a person. I'm gonna draw a little silhouette of a man. So the Kit Kat treatment would be like this, right? Donut treatment is like this. What shall I acquire? Library of Arena or LobCorp? Well, if you care about like the order, finishing the Project Moon lore in order, then I recommend getting Lobotomy Corp first. But then if you just want to play something similar to Nimbus and you don't really care too much about like the order of things, then you could probably get like Library. I have Library, but I haven't played it yet, so I will finish LobCorp before I play it because apparently those two go like right after each other. Like Library, it's LobCorp and then Library, so yes. But yeah, you should play both anyways. Like LobCorp, that's the only one that I've played. But it's fun. Even though it makes me want to tear my hair out sometimes. It makes me want to take some visits to Baldus Awesome. Wait, you think they'll actually add Baldus Awesome to the Walpurgis pool? That would be funny. Oh, hello. I beat Library of Arena Bad End. Well, that means that it is time to get the other ending by playing it again. Have fun! Keep reading that as Legends of Runeterra. Don't worry, I've been playing Nimbus for a good amount of time and I still read Mirror Dungeon as Mystery Dungeon. MD for Mirror Dungeon as MD for Mystery Dungeon. What if they add like different endings to Nimbus Company? Like they have a Kanto that has an open-ended ending. That has like multiple endings. I feel like that would be kind of a mess and not really that. Forget I suggested that. That was a bad suggestion. Actually, you know what that reminds me of? Like those otome games that you'd play on the phone, and then they'd make you pay for certain choices. And then I'm just here like, The fuck you mean I have to pay? What's the stream scheduled for 31st? Oh, it's the Live 2D debut. Be there or be square. Discord ping sound. Right, I gotta turn that off. Sorry, my bad. I can't be worrying you guys with Discord pings that aren't yours. I'm already a parallelogram. Well, you have to, you know, make your sides not slanted. You have to pay to unlock choices. Imagine seeing an abandoned cat. I'm not even joking! That's actually what it is. Like, they'll, make you pay for... Like, they'll make you pay to unlock, like, the CGs. The little drawings that they have. And I think like one of the companies that made those sorts of games shut down some time ago. Yeah. I recommend just like getting your otome games full price. Because then you don't have to be annoyed by paying for choices. From what I can recall, Mystic Messenger, you guys know Mystic Messenger? It also had like some sort of pay to win feature, but it wasn't that bad about it. I think because okay, the gimmick of Mystic Messenger is that it works in real time. And the thing that you would pay for is just like the thing that you need to get the messages that you missed, because you know, you're a normal person, you sleep, you want to like yeah, you know, you're a normal person, you want to get your beauty sleep, and then you're gonna miss some messages because for some reason the guys will message you at at the ass crack of dawn. So yeah, they actually give you I think they were hourglasses. You get some for free. But then if you really want to like, you know, be extra thorough about it, then you gotta pay for it. I only cleared one route in that game. And don't even get me started on Love and Deep Space. Like I still have not played Love and Deep Space, but I've heard that the monetization is absolutely brutal. Is that Kira? Indeed. My friend told me to gamble for Kira Ishmael, and I got it in my first 10 draw. How does she do? I think she's like lead and burn. She burns. Burns! Manager Esquire said that I do not know what mid means. I think most people that use the word mid don't know what mid means either, to be honest. Like, mid is supposed to mean like, well, it's not that good, not that bad, just kind of mid. But then people will say mid to mean bad when that's not what mid, and that's not what mid is. Mid is mid. Mid is not bad. Just mediocre. Yeah, it's just kind of like there. Mid is supposed to mean like not too good, not too bad. Just mid, medium. Words for averageness tend to turn negative over time. Yeah, like average, really. Then the thing about gacha games, like if it's a okay, if you can reasonably use any unit, even the not so good ones, then it's a good gacha game. If you're over reliant on meta units, then it's a bad gacha game. So I'd say Limba's Company would be a good gacha game in that regard because you can use if you really want the you can use the just the base units. Describing Uma Musume versus Fago. Well, okay. About Fago, right? It kind of Fago rides a very, very delicate balance between those two things. Like you have on one hand, you could reasonably use any unit. On the other hand, you need like the super meta units to like the really meta supports to use it. To use any unit, like having those units will allow you to use the other ones. But then I've also seen like, free banner runs. So it depends really. Also, it does help that like Fugo has support units. So if you don't have a super meta unit and you'd like to borrow one, you can just steal your friends or borrow your friends. But yeah, Uma Musume I'd say is good because you can train any Uma any into the best in their niche, the best possible stuff for them. Haven't been playing in a while. What's the current event? Like I got Manhattan Cafe and decided my job is done. Tamamo Cross and Fine Motion release. Nice. I have Tamamo Cross on my Japanese account. We're waiting for the next champions meeting and event. Really, wait, would you consider okay, Uma Musume players, I have a question. Would you consider the PvP pay to win? Because, yeah. Whenever I enter champions meetings, I rarely, like, I think I'll enter 5 races, 25 races, and I'll win one of them. Oh boy. I've been made aware I have school on Friday. Don't most people have school on Friday? Oh, Saturday. If you take in champions, then it's meta based. 100% the unit, you need to pull that unit 17 times. Like, the worst gacha I've experienced is probably Genshin's, because you can roll one copy of a unit, but then for some certain units, like, it's especially ridiculous if you're trying to use a 4-star character, and then you need like how many, what, 4 constellations of that 4-star character. And then the 4-star character that you want isn't in the same banner as the 5-star character you want, so. Yeah, and constellations kind of make Genshin's gacha system extremely annoying. Other than that, I don't really get that much into the meta of other gacha games. Genshin telling me to get 7 copies of an SSR in their weapon. Oh my god, like when I was a Genshin player, I would skip the weapon banners. Like I would just straight up not roll on the weapon banner at all. And the worst part is, like, unlike their previous game, Honkai Third, where there were at least like somewhat reliable ways to get rare weapons, although they were quite time consuming. I don't think Genshin has that. Then both the SSR and weapon only appear once and then never show up again. To fully max a unit in Battlecats, you need 60 dupes. Eula hasn't had a rerun for 3 years? Damn. Because people will usually want to roll for like the very meta units, which is wild because it doesn't have a PvP. I guess it's what's difficult about, like, being a gacha game that has like that sort of gacha model. Like a lot of the gacha games I've played, Arc Knights, Reverse, Limbus, they tend to have only a few limited units. Heavy Yagami, that's Kira. Heavy Yagami! Like light Yagami! Good morning, Josephine! Just hit me. Anyway, where was I? Genshin, right? other gachas that I've played only have like a few limited characters. So, or like Uma Musume, there are no limited characters. I think limited stuff comes in the form of those training cards. Forgot the name for craft essences. Like the Uma Musume version of craft essences. I forgot the name. My brain is melting. Support cards, yes, those. Limited content tends to come like that, and with the Limbus Arc Knights collab, it was limited egos. Basically, stuff that aren't really as important. But if it's a model like Genshin's, where like each character only arrives on their designated banner, then you're going to end up with some problems. I think Fugo also has this, but then they also have like big old groups of banners where all of the characters can come back. Like, oh, you roll on this banner for the limited units from this year or whatever. And they also have the GSSR where you can roll for like a certain class if you really really want to. I haven't played Fugo in a while. Like I panicked because I accidentally lost my account. I moved to a new phone and then I forgot to back up my Fugo account. And then I panicked a bit and then I tried to like do all the email stuff to get my account back. Thankfully I did get it back, but I haven't opened it since. I think when I got it back it was like the summer event. I did a few rolls and then just never touched it. Because events are so hard to grind in Fugo. Like they don't have auto or the I don't know what that's called. Like basically something where you use a lot of stamina at once. I don't have that, at least I don't think they do. So I didn't really stick around that long. Although I might come back. Like I might do like Fugo rolls. Needed a third party app to automate the grind. Yeah, my friend also used one of those. I might come back to Fugo when they release their Dante. And then we can roll for Dante and another game. Dante! Yeah, you needed to make like those I think they were called like looping setups. Yeah. Oh yeah, Reverse 1999 just had an anniversary and they gave away like a 6-star character that you don't own. I I don't know what the one I got does, but SSRs are SSRs. I think it took Genshin like 5 anniversaries to give away like a free SSR. I got like mean. Or are you going to stream Enfield? I'd prefer to wait a bit after release because gacha games during their release, they're not really at their full form yet. So I'd rather wait, or until they release like the Enfield version of my favorite character. Then I'll play whichever comes first. I just noticed that you made the 2D debut stream before the dispatch stream. Well, I need to remind people of it first. The dispatch stream is indeed tomorrow. I already have the game downloaded, but I haven't I don't really know that much about it besides I think I've been told that it can get quite wild at times. So we could just like laugh at it like, oh my god, that's crazy. I've been told that the story is quite good. Actually, the name Dispatch reminds me of like this Korean gossip site that they had for K-pop idols. Like I was wondering where I heard it before. And then I looked up Dispatch just now, and one of the sub results, that the little buttons that you get in the image search, it's Dispatch and then Korea. So I just remembered like the site that had all of the K-pop gossip. There were rumors that like some companies were paying off Dispatch so that they wouldn't publish news about their idols. Oh, gotcha. Oh boy. Let's open up. Okay, let me just open my reverse. Should really make like an alert for the gotcha claim. Like it's like gotcha, and then coins just fall down, and then it's like it's timed. Can you imagine if superheroes were real? There will always be a supervillain out there robbing banks and killing the civilians. Gotcha! It's time to gamble! Actually, the existence of superheroes, like I've always thought that that maybe the existence of superheroes would mean that there are no supervillains, but then the villains would just be even more super, like they'd have powers and shit. Heroes would be always then nobody else knows it's cringe. Well, that happened. What is that noise? Be like Deku without one for all. Going somewhere besides jail. But see how many okay, I need 3 more of the rolling currency. Let me just do my dailies on here first. Haven't watched a Marvel movie in a while. Haven't heard much about Marvel stuff besides Endgame, and I sort of looked at the Loki TV series. But I didn't actually watch it. I just like, ooh, Loki has his own TV series? That's crazy. Your history! Marvel dead, but there's a new Marvel fighting game that I'm... Oh, yeah, that one. The Marvel fighting game. At 10,000 subscribers, I will play Marvel Rivals. Okay, that might be a bit too much. Let's aim for 5,000 subscribers. My ginger bug making homemade soda. Oh, cool! I've seen those videos where they try to make natural soda with ginger bug is what they call like the thing that makes it soda. Then prepare to mod like never before. Well, first I'd have to. Yeah, the reason I haven't touched Marvel Rivals is that I'm bad at FPS games. I'll probably get like a generational headache, and not just because of the scrubs on the other team. Clean up this bit. Ah! It's not cleaning! Okay. Fun Fighting Souls won't be released for a while. Then they give me a kombucha on Sunday. What should I name it? Name it Special Week. Yes. Well, Speaka it is then. Nice. Oh yeah, Tamama Cross is out now. So, who here is planning to get her? I already have my long distance horse girls, so. Difficult. I drew 11 tickets at her, got none. Damn. Sometimes the Uma Musume gacha can be the most demoralizing thing on earth. Like, you're thinking like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, and then you don't get anything. You've already seen this happen. Saving for what comes after her. Is that the chain brush or all hand drawn? Oh, this is a brush. I just did some shading and stuff. Because I'm not hand drawing all those chains. Although, I know some artists do make their own chain brush. Isn't this the drawing from before? Yeah, I'm just trying to finish it. I'll just get tossed into one giant pool. 11th anniversary is in 5 days and I got baited by the bait banner. Can we get some F's in the chat? our chatter that got baited by the bait banner. A minute, why is this? With 10 SSRs with that one multi-pull. And 30 pulls in the standard extraction. It was a T-Corp Dawn dupe. Wait, I'm trying to acquire more stuff. Wait, what are the dailies in this game? And in a mystic chant. By the start of the anniversary, I'll have exactly enough for one multi-pull. So, you're making a ring nurse father ball pen. Nice. One character one time. Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, I have enough to roll now. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha! Gotcha! It's time to gotcha! Right, here we have, my reverse. I already have the limited character, but I'll roll on her banner anyway. Wait, let's roll. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. What? It's... I got nothing! I didn't get anything! Like, all I have are, like, 3 stars and 4 stars! Man! What is this streamer luck that people talk about? I could sure use some of it. Got a bit too excited to just do gacha. Should have... Why is there an apple? Keep the doctor away? The apple is a main character, by the way. None of us can send her lucky gacha. My chat is full of addicts! Cut apples in half. It took your luck, I need it. What? You come into my stream on the day of my gacha poll, and you take some of my luck. Well, I hope that you get what you want from your gacha polls. Because you have to make mine. You have to make mine suffer. Them shiny Barbie pens. Gonna add the details of her outfit. Do you think that this part of her sleeve is supposed to be a dark color? Fits with the chains and stuff. I'll just do all my rolls off screen at this point. That's too much skin tone. Got nothing. If my luck is useless, then stop taking it! Hmm. Trying to figure out where the chains go. Hello? We stole from a broke person. They stole a lunchbox which was already empty. I've been playing Animal Crossing again. I used to play a lot of Animal Crossing, but I stopped for a bit because I was doing other things. And then I was because they had a pretty big update in Animal Crossing some time ago, and I decided that I would try it. It's so my thoughts on the update. They added a hotel feature, which lets you have a hotel, like more rooms to decorate. Yay! And there's a bunch of furniture that got added. The Zelda and Splatoon villagers. The cool thing about the Zelda ones is that I thought the slice of life aspect of Animal Crossing was just the prologue part of the game. Sort of, yeah. Like basically, once you get KK Slider to go to your island, you're pretty much done with the game. But then later on, hmm, a lot of people like to decorate their islands. I followed some YouTubers whose whole thing is decorating Animal Crossing islands. Also, about that whole island decorating thing, they added islands like that are specifically for you to decorate so that you could share it with others. And yeah, I so that means more islands to decorate. plan, I think I once I once showed one of the rooms I decorated to my sister, who said that my decorating skills sucked. To be fair to her, she was kind of right. Gotta hire an architect to design her in-game hotel room. I looked up, I kid you not, I looked up hotel room floor plan just so I knew how to design a hotel room. Dedication, mad respect. I guess it did help, sort of. I forgot that I could just change the size of the room. Also, if you have it takes an interior designer to play Animal Crossing. Also, if you have the Nintendo Online subscription, you can you can buy like the little console things that you play old Nintendo games. Like you can have a Famicom or a Game Boy, or if you don't have Nintendo Online, you can just display it in your house because it looks nice. Yeah, it's like an emulator in a console. Like they had that for the old Animal Crossing, but you didn't need Nintendo Online for it. In I think it was New Leaf. No, no, no. I think that was in the very old Animal Crossings, like the ones for the Super Nintendo. Was it the Super Nintendo? Basically, like what do you call that console that was like Nintendo? The Nintendo console that was 3D before the 3D. my brain is my brain is fried right now. No, 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 no. Like a really old, Nintendo 64. Yes, that one. Did I draw her other sword? Yes. Okay, it would probably be hidden, so I won't bother with that. But then that's just the coward's way out. The little hot knives. Her 500-degree knife. I'll add it in post. Is Animal Crossing music free? Like, is it okay to play it on stream? Because I know Nintendo can get kinda touchy if you play their music. You don't trust Nintendo. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Pokemon incident. Personally, I wouldn't poke the bear. Yeah, best not to poke that bear. Be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real trust. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Oh, hello! With Pokemon to understand the power that's inside Pokemon. To catch 'em all. It's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon. All us through. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon. The Poke Rap, huh? I think I only know the first verse of that. I wanna be the best, like no one ever was. That's my cause. Electrode, Diglett, and Mankey. Sorbatata, Firo, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, and Butterfree. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon! Good label names. Her faces. Separate line art layer. There's like 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. After about 3 years since I last saw the show, I was supposed to remember they haven't finished Malcolm in the Middle. There's only 3 episodes left. Come on, there's only 3 episodes left. Go ahead, finish it. Can finish it before Orm gets a 10% of One Piece. I'm already at 10% of One Piece, I think. Weird to eat straight up raw ham out of the fridge. Wait a minute, you're not cooking the ham? Isn't that isn't that unsafe if you don't cook it? It's all coming together now. You move her eyes a bit down. Be writing first. Probably the anime villains that she thinks are bums. Which episode are you on? 113 of One Piece. You're not even at 10%, dang. I'm at 380. It's like almost halfway, right? Well, you wouldn't really be that close to halfway either. Cold spaghetti. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like cold pizza. Cold pizza is alright. Like, once I couldn't use the microwave because it would wake up everybody else, so I, just ate the pizza cold. It was good. A bajillion years to catch up, damn. Will One Piece even be around for a bajillion years? I mean, it survived this long. I guess it still has a few years in it. One Piece Shippuden would have started by then. Brooke's backstory now. This is sad. Chopper's backstory totally destroyed me. Wonder what else is awaited. I wonder what else awaits. So what exactly does it mean when you become the Pirate King? Does it just mean that you've found the One Piece? Is finding the One Piece the only prerequisite to becoming the Pirate King? The year 2035, damn, it's not that long, but okay. Given my pace of watching anime, it probably would take me until 2035. But, okay, listen. What if I just, like, sit there, watch One Piece, there's a little counter saying what episode I'm on, and then you guys are just there, and then it means you have wealth, fame, power, and everything else that the world has to offer. So, are there other ways to achieve this than finding the One Piece? Or is finding the One Piece the only way to achieve this, therefore making the finding the One Piece the prerequisite to becoming the Pirate King? Are you a Pirate King because you... Are you a Pirate King because you found the One Piece? Or did you find the One Piece because you're the Pirate King? I think finding the One Piece gives you all of that. Oh. You're telling me is that you can only become the Pirate King once you find the one. You know what? I'll just keep watching. I'll probably find the answer to that eventually. Can't wait to get to Marineford because of the meme. Which meme? Is it the one where it's like, I better keep my ass in this office or I'm finished? Speaking of memes, I really want to do like that I want to draw myself over that JJK meme. That would be funny. Oh, that one. The One Piece! The One Piece is right. JJK doesn't have. I'm pretty sure they do, actually. Okay, I looked up JJK bald, and all I'm getting is bald edits. Okay, maybe there are no bald people. Wait, no, there was like that one guy with like the butcher's apron. He was bald. How do I make this look cooler? Like, this is. I probably shouldn't be thinking too much about like what's essentially a shit post, but we only do high effort shit posts here. No low effort shit posts. Friend was really surprised when I told him I don't know who the characters are in the strongest sorcerer in history versus the strongest sorcerer of today. Honestly, neither do I. Oh, is it Gojo and Sukuna? Because like that bit's been memed to death so much that I don't even know who the originals are anymore. It's like if your only exposure to JoJo was the "oh, you're approaching me" meme, and then you don't know who's saying it because like you've seen so many edits of that same meme. Oh man, and blue eyes, white dragon. It's Batman and Peter Griffin. Friend told me it was a spoiler. Hi. Uh-huh. This doesn't. Gold is kind of hard to color. How do I make this look cooler? Let's put it all in a folder so that it's easier to manage. This what lava is what we fold the sorcerer guy. Strongest sorcerer. Anybody know that the future Sinclair story sprite has a pet bird? Oh, I didn't notice. Make them cool, you give them sunglasses on top of their head. Okay, let me set up. Probably on the Olympus wiki. small and you can't really notice it. It's a bit small and you can't really notice it, but it's there. Has the fandom given it a name yet? Like how they called Gregor's cockroach Pablo? So thanks for the lovely stream. Thank you for coming. You can see a bunch of Pablos walking around the stage floor. I can add more to this. Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to add more. Yeah, sometimes it seems like it's one one good one piece of content could get a lot of following. Like I accidentally went viral on TikTok with with that Ishmael animation. At first I was like, oh wow, I've reached 100 likes, and then it just started ballooning from there, and I was like, wait a second, whoa. Oh right, there's some designs on her shirt that I forgot about. Um, things. Draw yourself as Kratos next stream, but she's already bald. Get a 1K sub celebration thing early. Yeah, I'll make something for 1K subs, most definitely. I wonder what the new intervalo will be. Let me think. Well, they seem to vary on the when it comes to like plot relevance. For some reason, I just thought about one where they all become idols. Would that fit in? Could they find some way to fit that in? Like, an intervalo where the gimmick is just that they become idols. And then they fight, like, a super powered idol. A super idol, if you will. Doing 1K rolls. I don't know if I can afford that. That's probably gonna cost my whole family. Try to make the Death Note look more, Note-like. Let's go gambling! Right, so the Death Note is just like a simple notebook. Like a gradient. Give it a bit more depth. I draw buffed men doing cool poses. I want to draw this men a cool pose. Find some references. Like, find those posing apps. Yeah, if you're finding those posing apps, like, some people might look down on it and say it's tracing, but if you just want to use it as, like, to visualize the pose better, then, yeah, you could use those. And as for the muscles, I once, like, dedicated a week to studying muscles. And they're, Yeah, I dedicated a week to studying muscles. I'm not really sure if anything came of it, honestly, because I don't really draw a lot of muscular characters that much these days. Like, I'm just drawing, yeah, anime girls and chibis. So, you're drawing muscles, yeah, you can use Although I think stuff like JoJo might be a bit exaggerated when it comes to, muscle structure, stuff like that. Because, they're made to look extra buff. So that might be a bit more than what you're looking for. When my drawing comes alive and starts fighting with my pencil, it just goes Buddha, 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 Buddha. Remember when Araki tried drawing the JJBA characters in chibi form? Looked so weird. It goes to show that even the best and most famous artists still have like their weakness, some areas that are their weakness. What's in these guys? Okay, I think this looks alright for now. Why is my expected time to download Enfields 1 year? We'll have GTA 6 before Enfield is done releasing. Maybe it's just like a bug. Like, sometimes the displays are all wonky. Okay, is this done? I think it's done. Save it. Yeah, just tell me if there's anything I've forgotten. I'll just display it here a bit. Just get some water. And back! Wait, so, like, we're talking about this, you're talking about the smoke war? Hmm. Do they ever cover the smoke war in any of the games? Okay. Obviously not in LobCorp because that's like a very, very prequel. Do they cover it in Rowena? Or not actually. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Okay, this is probably not like very accurate. She has a zipper, yes, but it's not on this position. Like, actually, her hoodie's supposed to be zipped up a bit higher, but I wanted to show more of her face, so I moved the zipper a bit down. So, I'll just draw the zipper. Characters, page stories, and guests talk about it. Zipper. Right. Zipper man! Does YouTube give more ads to you after your premium ends, or is it just me? I don't know. Sushi. Some airbrush stuff. And I reached filler. Well, you know what to do. Skip button. Excuse me. It's already fried my brain when I first got into it, and seeing Enfields, I'm so finished. Um, I'm not quite sure what Enfield is. Is it? It's got like factory building, right? Nice. So yeah, I know there's a lot of people that do enjoy like factory sort of games. I'll try it sometime after. I'll try yeah Enfield sometime after release because I feel like there's not really much to experience like on release day itself. So I'd rather wait till a bit when the game's a bit more established. So that I can give it a try. Because I will give it a try. I do like Arknights. I've been playing it for years. So I'm going to so I definitely gonna try Enfield for sure. Like right now there is a limited banner in Arknights and I can't roll because I'm waiting for a different banner. Yeah, not gonna lie, I also took a layout from like I think the layout that I have is the most popular layout that there was. Like and I haven't changed it since. So we're all just gambling addicts. Is there anybody here that isn't the gotcha gamer? Raise your hands. Show of hands. Oh, what am I talking about? Most of you are probably here because of my Limbus Company streams. You're hopeless. But yeah, I can't roll that much on Arknights because there is a another banner that I am waiting for, and it's a limited banner. And the unit that I want is limited. So if I don't get that unit, I'm cooked. So I'm trying my best to save up so I can spark in the worst case scenario. But it's really hard because okay, so every time there is a limited banner, you get one free roll a day. So it sounds good, right? Well, I don't usually get anything good from those. And then that makes me mad because I want to roll because like I want to roll more but I can't, and then I'm just kind of stuck there like ah. AFK grinding Souls RNG on my phone, playing Limbus on my PC while downloading Enfield. God. Well, I've also been playing some games that aren't gacha. I've been trying to play Hades. It's fun. Roguelikes are fun. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm not playing that one on stream because I would be so cooked. I'm kind of bad at games. Oh yeah, once the banner that I want comes out in Arc Knights, I'll probably stream the rolls. Or not, because every time I stream the rolls, my luck is ass, so I'm kind of wondering if I should stream the rolls or not. But, you know, we're already here. Already here. Might as well. I think that I think that that particular banner will be out in, I'm probably not gonna play Enfield in general, other than Limbus. I'm not gonna play any gacha again. Okay, I've decided I will stream the rolls. When is Dark Knights? Okay, that apparently that particular event is probably gonna come out in April, so yeah, I'll see you guys there. You can watch me rage in full live duty. Okay, I'll stop. Wait, not yet. While I was shading, the eyebrows kind of got messed up, so I'll fix those. Okay, I'll stop. For real this time. Stream the rolls, I'll be taking your luck. Good luck. Don't worry. Ah, please don't. Ah, that's from my... That's from one of my tests in my, debut banner. I've been, trying to design stuff. Alright, what was that I wanted to do? I wanna draw myself over that JJK meme, so I'll just find JJK meme and hope that Google knows what I'm talking about. Let me just draw it in stick figure form so that you guys know which meme I'm talking about. That one. I really need to stop worrying about, like, I don't know, meme expiration dates. Like, sometimes I worry because I feel like I'm late, and then if I just take a longer time, and then I just, like, end up never drawing it ever. So, I guess better late than never. the Explorer's wiper nose swiping. No, it's the JJK meme! I'm just drawing it in stick figure form so that we know what we're doing. No longer in touch with my memes. Well, that's okay. There was a time when I was not keeping in track with a lot of memes, so yeah, I totally understand. Hard to find like a good reference. Probably because I just looked up JJK meme. Oh my god, Duolingo! Duolingo made like... Although I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Duolingo is always like getting in on the latest memes. Wait, I'll try to copy it in the best of my ability. Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. I think there was also a Dora the Explorer meme for JoJo's. The best picture that I have of... Alright, I managed to find a fairly decent reference. Right. What are your guys' favorite old memes? Sometimes I miss Rage comics. Who am I hitting? Who am I? Juan. Oh my god, Juan! I'll never forgive JJK for killing my favorite character. Incidentally, I tried to read the manga, but then I stopped after they killed off my favorite character. No, I don't know what happens after that character dies, which yeah, they died pretty on yeah, that character died pretty early. Juan. This pose is kind of hard to draw. Let me just think about the meaning of life for a second. My stick figure version. I told my friends my favorite character was Nanami, and they looked at me with a sorry expression. What a coincidence! My favorite character is Nanami too! Same reason I hate Demon Slayer. They killed my favorite character like nothing. I do plan on watching Demon Slayer. It looks like fun. Like, I don't really know if the plot is all that unique compared to other battle shonens, but it looks cool. Yeah, Nanami is cool. I really like him. Back. Yes, I found the exact frame that's in the memes! Okay, let's... This pose is kind of... But then, like, the pose of his hand changes, like, while he's doing his little slappy slap. any JJK and probably won't just. I like to keep an open mind. If something looks cool, then I'll probably check it out sometime. Or I'll say I'll check it out sometime, but then I get too lazy to do so. Like, I did watch the first season of JJK. I enjoyed it, although my one criticism of that first season was it kind of. I feel like it went on a bit too quickly. Like, they just introduce all of the. They just hit you with the 1-2 punch of different plot points. They don't give you time to rest for the next one, or maybe that's because of, like. I was looking for something else to watch besides JoJo's. But then again, JoJo's, I don't know, what am I talking about? JoJo's also sort of hits you with... JoJo also kind of hits you with, like, a lot of different enemies. Yeah, I found the first season of JJK quite enjoyable. Maybe? Man, it's... Gonna rewatch the Goat as the Fall anime code Geass. I should watch that! Yeah, the worst part of JJK is the pacing. Feels like every Battle Shonen is basically the same series with different nouns ad-libbed in. Well, on the one hand, you do watch Battle Shonen for a reason. You like to watch cool fights and you like to see, like, you know, what the creator makes of, like, the shonen power scaling. What cool new power system the creator comes up with. On the other hand, well, I suppose if you've watched enough of them, the formula can get a bit stale over time. But then at the same time, like, you can't really say that, you know, Naruto is just like One Piece, or that Chainsaw Man is just like Demon Slayer. Those are those are kind of different. Code Geass is one of the best. Have you seen the new, like, they made a new Code Geass series? Have you seen it? I haven't, but I got kind of curious. Like, I saw it and I was like, what? Why is there a new Code Geass? Chainsaw Man is just a demon slayer with a chainsaw. No, what I'm trying to say is this is not that. Like, I've watched JJK, I've also watched My Hero Academia. Those two things are not the same. I still don't know who I'm slapping. Nope, I didn't even know there was a new Code Geass show. Who am I slapping? My school's field trip has it past the Santa Ana horse racetrack. Cool. Would you guys consider sports anime a type of battle shonen? Like a lot of sports anime gets put in, the shonen magazines, like Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basket. A lot of them are also kind of battle shonen like. Well, you could probably call it a subgenre, but then I don't know if a subgenre of shonen, but of battle shonen. Maybe certain sports anime, but not all of them. Sometimes copying memes is kind of helpful because, yeah, they have you drawing all sorts of different poses and stuff. I don't even know how to classify anime. Well, yeah, the anime classifications are they're kind of like the genres of music. Like there's like pop music, there's rap music, there's sometimes you can even mix the two. You can mix different genres of music. There's rock music, like okay, about like the subdivisions of anime, like going back to the whole music analogy, like there's so many different kinds of what's it called? Like one of the deepest rabbit holes ever, the subdivisions of metal music. Metal, which is already something of a subdivision of rock, has its own different subdivisions. Like there's thrash metal, doom metal, black metal, speed metal, so on and so forth. And then there are some really, really obscure ones. This probably also goes for the subclassifications of rock music. If you count like all of them within the so there's like some really, really niche subgenres that you've probably never heard of. In German, there's a genre called Neue. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. Neue Deutsche Harte. Did I say that right? That's what Ramstein is part of, right? Close enough on the pronunciation. Oh, hey, I'll take it. I have to. Maybe I'll raise my hand a bit more. Only problem is the which makes sense. Yeah, I'm not really clear on how to say those sounds. I don't really encounter them that much. All right, let's. Guys, I still don't have an enemy! Those... my idea when it came to this was like to, because whenever I roll gacha, I'm closing my eyes. So I thought about making a meme about how I close my eyes when I roll gacha. A coughing baby. So what kind of enemy could symbolize gacha? Kim Ji-hun. Like his dog avatar. Supposed to be like lunacy. Searched Kim Ji-hun and got taken to Korean YouTube. To make it look like... Oh no, not another idea that'll revolutionize the entire anime industry. Perhaps it'll revolutionize the courtroom industry. here's and then here's like the person. Can I draw to represent gotcha? Here one. I'll think of a gotcha representative enemy to slap later. Maybe like a the extract screen in Limbus Company, or like the different rolling screens in different games. Trying to think of one that's funny. That's going to get you all sorts of lawsuits. Why would he change his name? Like, he got amnesia and forgot his name? Wonder. Okay, maybe that's a bit too much here. Just saying the investors are gonna love this. Maybe the lawyers will. The lawyers most definitely won't. To be so perfect with the line. There was I recently thought of a theory, and that theory is that line art is overrated. We don't have to do line art if we don't want to. And so I will dedicate my life to not doing line art. And the problem here is that my sketch is so dirty that I eventually need to draw over it again. This is just a shit post, so I guess like it being clean and neat is not really of the top priority. I can't excuse every piece of art being a shit post. But we also only do high quality shit posts around here, so yeah. We do not half-ass the shit posting. So if line art is needed, then so be it. But I want to get to a point where it isn't. Where do hands go? Wait, this is supposed to be like another hand pose that's just like a shadow. Like, supposed to be like going up. Like slap, 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 slap. I actually need to pull back my whole hair. Maybe, I guess for meme accuracy. It already had hair. I'm just adding more hair. This face. I never noticed that when Rian offed himself, he actually turned his weapon into a fapoon. Oh my god! I have to say that's one of the best. That's one of the best parts of like the post-credit scenes. He's just like, well, okay, and then he fapoons himself to death. What's this face? It was me. I'm trying to make like a please let it be good. Please let it be good. It just ends up looking like that one meme. Like that one meme face. I don't know the name of it. I'm nothing but myself. Ah, this sucks. Oh my god. Okay, I did find like meme faces. I just googled meme face and I found the one I was looking for. It just ends up looking like this. A little higher. It's working. I just counted. I have about 22 Lego boxes just at my wall. That's a lot of Lego boxes. Are Legos also really expensive where you're from? Because every time I go to the Lego store, it's like they're charging an arm and a leg for some of those or some of these sets. Forgot to tell you that my bike's engine. Legos are alright priced, but I bought most of my stuff before it got really expensive. Oh, okay. How many of those boxes are Ninjago? Only 4, I expected more. don't understand what you're talking about. Trying to make a face where I'm like trying to say the lucky chant, trying to say the lucky chant, like lemon peel, orange peel, upside down purple seal, lemon peel, orange peel, upside down purple seal. Yeah, this is fun. Copying memes. Let's you draw all sorts of different poses. Okay. If I'm just gonna be straightforward and and like make the meme like beat by beat, the engine runs perfectly, but I have extra pieces. Maybe it's like, you know, when you go to a furniture store. Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, but like when you go to a furniture store and they give you extra screws. What is this? Just have like the little PNG so that you can put it on top of anything. Here, this is a bit more accurate than the original meme. Wait. Drawing. Wait a minute. Are you a drawing? Drawing a drawing from a drawing. Yes, I am a drawing making a drawing. A single purple 1-2 curve slope. Whatever would you need that for? Fun. I don't know what I don't know what this is ever gonna be used for, if anything, but I mean, making it was fun. €170? That sounds like a lot. Okay, I'm having a very hard time fitting my headband into this meme. Think of them like Pokemon cards. Lego pieces are like Pokemon cards. Like, they get expensive the rarer they are. Like a lot of cheeseburgers. Pokemon cards are way too overhyped. I like collecting them. Uh, so here's a more accurate to the meme version. I could probably just leave it here. Leave it at that. That's why I collect random cool pieces of metal on the ground. I just buy random like card packs and then open them, and if they look, and then I'll just put whatever I get in my card album. That's what I'm doing with like the One Piece cards and the Pokemon cards. It's like gacha, but in real life. I am not beating the gacha addiction allegations. Collect Legos, but I can't continue this anymore. Yeah, Legos cost like so much these days. Gundams are pretty neat, although I don't really collect a lot of them. Gundams aren't really my hobby. I I know people that like them. Yu-Gi-Oh cards just because they look cool. Honestly, that's me with a lot of different cards. Most expensive set in one wave of Ninjago. And then now there's 3 sets in Ninjago that cost that much. Man, like imagine just being a kid and then you want to collect Ninjagos and then you see that they cost your whole life savings. Like we talk about what it's like, we talk about what it's like for us to be like broke. Okay, maybe broke is too harsh of a word. We talk about what it's like for us who probably have like our own money, but then if you think about it, like, where you but when you think about it, like if you're a kid who has to rely on like your parents to get stuff, then like toys being really really expensive is probably like a total pain in the ass. Yeah, like my dad was looking for a hobby and I didn't even dare suggest building Legos. I mean, I did, but then I made it clear that I was just joking because Legos are. Yeah. The thing that I like to collect was art materials when I used to draw on paper more often. Now I don't draw on paper as much, but I kind of miss my collection of art materials. Although right now all I probably need would just be like paper and a pencil. Like when you're just starting out, you think you need all this stuff, but then when you're like a bit more like into art, you don't really need that much. This art stuff is hard indeed. It's fun to just chill out with. Motivated to make my own game, and I realize how complicated everything is. I'm telling, like, okay, one of my biggest, dreams in life, I suppose, is to make my own visual novel game. Like an otome game. But then it's theoretically like a visual novel or a dating sim should be easy enough to make for one person. But then programming is just something that I cannot get the hang of, like, ever. No matter how hard I try, it's just like, huh? What's this? Where's that? Although I could probably, like, design characters, write a story. That stuff I have no problem with. It's just like actually putting the game together and trying to execute your idea. Make your own manga or RPG. That, that's cool. Go for it. The idea of making a manga has been presented to me before, but I don't know if I'd have, like, the motivation to keep updating. I have some industry revolutionizing ideas. Uh, I think I'm fine, thanks. Sometimes I get really confused about the ratio of the boob window. It is times like these when I must step back. Okay, I think that I think that this would be a good note to leave off on. I'll make a PNG that you guys can place over anything. I don't know. Or I could probably finalize this gotcha enemy. Give me an idea for an enemy to represent gotcha. Genshin Impact. John Gotcha. Ah, yes, John Gotcha. Juan. Wait, before I go, let me just like change the facial expression a bit. Chalaka has been dry lately. Yeah. I saw a Zootopia ad on a streaming site. Immediately remember the abortion comic. Thanks, Aram. You're welcome. Sue you for trauma. Being mentioned. Alright, you have facial expression 1, facial expression 2. Okay, this is where I will end it. So, thank you guys. Sorry I started quite late. Yeah, that headache was pretty nasty. So, tomorrow, dispatch, be there. I'll be playing dispatch tomorrow, so, same time. Like, I'll try not to be late. I'll see you. Bye!